Rain tapped the Chevy's roof as Clark slid behind the wheel, shirt damp, his knuckles raw. The trunk pressed on him like a coffin with Leo's dead body locked inside. He turned the key. Engine coughing alive, headlights slicing the empty street. In the back, Diane hugged her ribs, staring out at nothing but wet brick and shadows.
Where are we going?
Clark kept his eyes on the road.
Somewhere quiet. Out of sight.
That's not an answer.
It wasn't supposed to be.
A long pause later.
You killed him.
He didn't give me a choice.
He was your boss's son.
Doesn't matter whose son he was. He put hands on you. That was it.
Diane's eyes flicked toward him, wide and unspoken with half gratitude, half fear. The car rolled through a stretch of shuttered warehouses, rain puddling in the streetlights. Clark's mind turned over options, maps from years of midnight runs. One place kept surfacing. An old walk-up off Canal, once a drop spot back when he was still learning the trade. Half abandoned now, no crew posted. Not safe forever, but safe enough for tonight. He steered the car towards it. The building leaned on its foundations like it had grown tired of holding itself up. Paint peeled, windows cracked, a padlock rusting on the front gate. Clark cut the engine, listening for any sound inside. Nothing but rain and the hum of a transformer down the block.
Out. Let's go.
Diane hesitated.
What about the body?
It stays put for now.
His tone left no room for more questions. She followed him inside, footsteps echoing through a stairwell that smelled of rust and dust. The room he chose was bare but intact. It had a sagging couch, a table with one good leg, and curtains that still half covered the window. Clark closed the door behind them, bolting it out of habit. Diane pulled her hood down at last. Her hair was matted, face pale but eyes steady. She sat on the couch, hugging her knees. Meanwhile, Clark checked corners, tested the window locks, and scanned the street below.
You always like this? Always checking the shadows, huh?
It's an old habit. It keeps me breathing.
She studied him a moment.
You got a family?
His shoulders stiffened, the question cutting deeper than she knew.
Why do you ask?
Because you look at me like I'm somebody's kid, not just leverage.
Clark's eyes flicked to her, sharp but tired. He could feel the emotional walls that he kept up around himself lowering a little.
I've got a daughter, Emily. She's 16.
Diane blinked, her breath catching.
That's the same age as me.
For a moment, her eyes softened, as if measuring whether to trust him with the truth she had never spoken. He sat down across from her, rubbing his hands together like he was trying to warm a chill that would never thaw.
She's the only reason I do this, or did this. Every mile I've ever driven was to keep her breathing. Every risk, every job, it was all for her. I promised myself she'd never feel alone the way I have.
His throat tightened and he looked down, then forced himself to meet Diane's gaze.
She's all I've got.
What about her mother?
Clark's eyes darkened.
She got sick when Emily was little and passed away. Since then, it's just been me. Emily only has me now.
And now, because of me, your daughter's in danger.
Clark shook his head firmly, leaning closer.
Not because of you. Because of the men who think they own you. And men who think they own me. That's the danger. Not you.
For the first time, her expression cracked. Relief and sorrow collided across her face, and her lips trembled, though no words came. She pressed her fists against her knees, fighting tears. Finally, she leaned forward and said,
I don't want to go back to him.
Clark frowned.
Mateo?
She nodded quickly, eyes brimming.
He's not just my father. He's my jailer. He decides who I see, what I learn, where I go. He treats me like one of his properties. My mother couldn't take it. She broke under him, and one day she was gone. been alone in that house ever since, waiting for the day I'd be locked in fully as the next in line.
She turned her face away, ashamed of the tears that slipped free. Clark shifted uncomfortably, his chest tight with a father's rage at the thought of Emily trapped like that.
That's his world, control and fear dressed up as love. He twists family into chains, makes even daughters feel like prisoners.
Anger breaking through her shame.
And I hate it. I feel so trapped. I want out. But you're not like them. You care about your girl. You actually care. That's why I'm telling you this. Because maybe you can understand.
Telling me what?
Diane hesitated, glancing at the bolted door as though expecting shadows to seep under it.
My father, he has something. A flash drive. It's encrypted, locked, but it holds everything. Accounts, deals, bribes, murders. Not just him, Ricci too. Both empires tied together. Enough to burn them down.
Clark sat back, the weight of her words hanging in the stale air.
You're sure about this?
I've seen it. He keeps it close, like insurance. And if it ever got out, they'd kill him. Or each other. Maybe both.
Clark rubbed his temples. One night had already dropped him from wheelman to fugitive, and now this. This evidence that could shatter 2 dynasties. He thought of Emily, safe in her apartment, or maybe not safe anymore. Vince had promised eyes on her, but promises in this world didn't stretch far.
And you're telling me this because...
Because if you keep me alive, I'll help you get it.
And then what? You walk away clean? No one walks away clean.
Her jaw tightened.
Maybe, maybe not. But one of us has to try.
They sat in silence for a beat, the rain ticking on the glass. Clark's phone buzzed, shattering the quiet. Vince's name glowed on the screen.
Clark, you okay? Stay out of sight. Word's moving quickly. The Ricci boys are looking for you. They already know about Leo. News like this spreads faster than fire, and somebody must have called it in before the blood was even dry.
That fast, huh?
Fast enough. Mateo's men too. They're sniffing. Whatever quiet you thought you had, it's gone.
Clark glanced at Diane, her wide eyes fixed on him.
Then I move her somewhere else.
God damn it, Clark. Don't be a fool, for Christ's sake. You show up with her alive, you might survive this shit night. You run, both sides will bleed until they find you. And they will find you.
I can't bring her in, not now.
A silence stretched on the line. Then Vince asked,
What did she tell you?
Enough to know neither side should have her.
Man, don't drag me into this. I'm already covering your ass. But if you know something that no one knows, then don't trust anyone, not even me.
Vince ended the call. Clark then pocketed the phone, his pulse hammering. He looked back at Diane. She hadn't moved, still coiled tight on the couch.
So now what do we do?
He rubbed his face slowly with his palms, weariness pressing down on him.
Now we try surviving the night, one street at a time.
Hours later, the city had quieted. Clark stood by the window, cigarette unlit between his fingers, just something to hold. Diane stirred on the couch, half asleep but not resting. Her voice floated soft across the room.
When this is over, what'll you do?
Clark exhaled slowly.
Take Emily out of this city. Somewhere no one remembers my name. Maybe back to the lake where we used to go when she was little, when her mom was still alive. She'd feed the ducks and laugh until the sun went down. That place still feels like peace to me.
And what about me?
He looked at her, a girl who wanted out as badly as he did.
That depends on how and if we make it through tonight.
Outside the window, they could hear a car as it crept past, headlights spilling gold across the thin curtains. Clark's hand tightened on the pistol at his side. His breath held until the engine faded into the distance. Only the rain remained, whispering against the glass. They were alive, for now. But the city was already sharpening its knives, and when dawn broke, blood would answer for the night.